Today, we honor our survivors, we honor the families and friends who held watch, who prayed, and we honor the extraordinary care teams whose hands, hearts, and expertise made this wonderful gathering possible. No one wakes up on an ordinary Tuesday and chooses this path. And unlike so many experiences in life, when trauma finds you, you don't get to pick your providers. You don't get to research hospitals, read reviews, or schedule a consultation. Trauma arrives without warning, and in that moment, you're placed entirely in our hands.
Trauma is one aspect of medicine is truly a team sport. The initial part of the trauma team starts in the field. It could be a bystander, it could be EMS. Eventually EMS will be there to assess the patient and bring them in. Once they hit the ER, the second part of the team occurs with the hospital staff, the ER nurses. Trauma team descends upon the patient also at the same time. And then from there, the inpatient side is all the nursing, the specialties, neurosurgery, orthopedic surgery, ENT, all thoracic, all specialists come aboard to help take care of those patients. Rehab is met, PT, OT, speech therapy, and then they return hopefully back home repaired. Let us now recognize our families and our survivors. Tiffany, Tara, and Tammy. You came to us following a serious car accident. You spent several days in our care, facing many challenges, but never gave up.
I thought it was really cool. It's very rare in this job that we get to see the patients after we drop them off at the hospital, so it's a really neat opportunity. They actually, at the time of the incident, were coming back from getting ice cream as a family, so we asked them if they had gotten ice cream since the incident. But just small talk and catch up and just trying to see how the recovery is going.
It relates me back to why I first started this. My family is very big in the fire department. I'm the fourth generation to do this, and it reminds me why I wanted to do their line of work.
This is the second one that I've been to, and both of them are very impactful in that you can see the patients that you actually truly made a difference in their lives, and they're able to see you and you were there on their worst day. And it's just important for what we do. We do this because we want to care for patients. So to be able to see them once they're better, it's important.
I was gunshot victim, got shot in the stomach, and all these people helped nurse me back to health, and that's why I'm here. I just felt compelled to tell these people thank you, because a lot of people do these jobs, they have no, like the emergency people I'm over there sitting with, I didn't get to know them, and they told me they was actually back there with me, and I was in and out, so I didn't get the chance to say anything to them, but yeah, I'm staying with them, stay with me, Miss Stewart, and I tried to hang in there, and that's what got me here.
There was a lot of discussion on how critical her condition was, and we do know that there was a positive clinical outcome, but to actually see her in person, have a conversation, and to see how just thankful she was for the care she received is invaluable.
It is very much a 360 moment. My background is EMS, so I remember bringing patients in, and often from an EMS provider perspective, you don't really have the ability to follow up with people after the fact. So being able to sit at a table with them 6 months later and talk about it is quite the bonding experience.
I feel blessed. I just really thank God for the people He put in my path that helped take care of me, the right hands, just the right amount of people to take care of me and help me get to this point.
It's very important for our region to have a trauma center because we are the only trauma center in this area. If we were not here to take care of the injured person, they would have to go about 50 to 60 miles north or south, or really in any direction to receive their care.
It means a lot to me because I think if it wasn't for Mary Washington and their team, I don't think I'd be standing here. Actually, I think it was a life-saving experience for me.